As I stumble upon the item shop for my daily Jonesy check, I find they had finally released Jonesy the Secondst. This made me incredibly happy, as I have been waiting for the entirety of Chapter 2, Remix, for him to release, to no avail. As I do for all of the new Jonesy skins, this means I must get a win using him. I landed at Flush Factory, which is the best POI on the map. Not too far in, I took out this ghoul trooper, who almost ruined the game for me, but luckily, I hit the final shot. I then healed, and made swift work of this bot, finally taking my crown for Flush Factory this game. I escaped Flush Factory with decent loot to my name, though I was hoping to find another big pot near. I had realized I was in builds, so I decided to do a bit of harvesting while heading to the nearest loot point. And huzzah! I had found the shield I was needing. Not too far after, I had found me another. I decided to take this shield, as I figured they were very rare to find. I then realized there was a supply drop, so I took action to claim it, as well as the chest located on the hill. However, I was not expecting to be blessed with a purple scar, and immediately shown a legendary grenade launcher. Feeling good about this game, I continued to loot and getting a full stack of shields before being surprised by gunfire. Not surprisingly, it was a bot, who I railed and defeated instantly. I had made my way to Greasy Grove after running a marathon with the idea of trapping the place up, which never ended up working. I had heard the fire of a revolver, which startled me, as I did not expect a bot so late into the game. Alas, I took quick care of him. Walking into the restaurant, I had realized there was a medkit on the floor, and saw it as a potential trap placement. Though, no one fell for it. One day I promise I'll get this trap kill. Quickly running to a supply drop to find something useful, I was ambushed by another bot. That was a close one. Opening the drop, I found me a rocket launcher, which was gonna be handy in the endgame. I ran to the nearest supply drop as I had no idea where anyone else was, finding a sniper in the drop. Doing some scouting and searching, I decided I was in a good position to make a tower to have something to hide in. This was when I had the genius idea of grabbing that sniper, so I dropped the shields and headed to it. I had successfully pulled it off, with nothing gone wrong. However, shortly after I was ambushed by someone who snuck up from the behind. Luckily, I had caused a shield drought with my stack, and he was one tap. I had realized it was the final 1v1 of the game, and I locked the fuck in. The fool gave away his position, so I had no worries of them sneaking to my base. However, I realized he had a rocket launcher, and it was coming right at me. I knew in this moment that to can play this game, and we proceeded to have a rocket launcher back and forth. The storm started to move in, and I had to make haste. In this moment, I had played a foolish hand and gotten too much damage done to me than I should have, and started to panic. I had to play carefully, as all my extra big pots were gone, so we did another back and forth with the rocket launchers. However, I had luckily got a headshot off, making them at least 130 health. I knew that I was running low on rockets, so made the risky play of rushing them to finally eliminate them. The jump pad actually came in use for once, allowing me to get the surprise on the player, and a familiar song played in my head as our final fight started. Victory Royale came on my screen. I was finally happy. The fool ran out of materials because of the rocket launcher, allowing me to have an advantage of the situation. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe.